Hello guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Yogesh and today I am going to discuss about normal distribution and the probability density function. So first of all, let's understand what is normal distribution. Normal distributions represents the behavior of the most of the situations in the universe. That's why it's called a normal distribution. Normal distributions means how your data is distributed in the universe. Like you are taking a height, you are taking a data of the height, age of the people, and you are making a histogram, and you can find out that there is a bell-shaped curve in most of the natural occurring event or in the universe. So the large sum of random variables often turn out to be a normally distributed. Means most of the data available in a particular range in a particular area and contributing to its widespread applications. So this type of distribution is known as normal distributions. So normal distributions, like why this is much famous normal distribution, like it has the following characteristics: the mean, median and mode of the distribution coincides. Like this is the curve of a normal distributions. Here you can find out that bell-shaped curve in every situations. If mean is more like point 0.4 and the standard deviation is point 0.4, standard deviation is 1.5. So if mean is more, the data is spread vertically, right? Or if standard deviation is more, then the data is more spread in horizontally. Here you can find out like mean is point 0.4 and standard deviation is point 0.7. So this is the curve for mean point 0.4 and standard deviation 1.47. Here you can find mean is 1.5. So here it shifted to a right side and most of the data available in vertically and standard deviation is zero point 0.7. So the widespread will be the same in as like previous case. So here you can find out that the mean is zero point 0.4, so it will take the same value for the mean, median and mode, and it's a widespread in that case. So there are like four characteristics. Like unimodal means mean, median, mode of the distribution coincides. Unimodal means the area of the under curve is always equal to 1, and the mean, median, mode measure of the central tendency, what we have already discussed in my previous video, are always equal in normal distribution. So in like if you have normally distributed data, you can find out the any missing values by any strategy, mean, median or mode. The curve of the distribution is bell shaped and the symmetrical about the line. Means here you can line x equals to mu, and it is the symmetrical. If we are taking a mirror image of it, you will find out that the curve is symmetrical. Or we can say at the line x equal to mu, left part and the right part is equal, and it's an exactly half of the values are to the left of the center and the other half to the right. Or you can say like most of the values lies between below 50% of the data, what I can say mean, and most and rest of the values are lies above 50% of the mean value. So this is the formula, like 1 upon under 2 pi sigma e to the power 1 by 2 x minus mu by sigma whole square for minus infinity to infinity. There is one more property. It's asymptotic property. Means like their tail is going towards or touching towards the x-axis or becoming an infinite value, but so its tails are asymptotic. These are the four properties or four characteristics of normally distributed. There is one also main concept related to standard normal normal distribution. A standard normal distribution is also defined as the distribution with mean equals to 0 and the standard deviation of 1. In such cases, the PDF becomes like if we are putting a mu equals to 0 in the particular formula, you will get same. This result 1 upon under root 2 pi e to the power minus x square by 2, and this is the curve. Here you are getting mean equals to 0 and standard deviation equals to 1 sigma, 2 sigma, 3 sigma. We will understand standard normal distribution in different class because it's used in the probabilistic approach in standard normal distribution, or for our calculation it's mostly used in standard normal distribution. Like why we are understanding the normal distribution and the standard normal distributions, like in data science field we are getting a data sets, like there is no specific range of the particular data set. So we have to, for the analysis purpose or in the pre-processing step, we have to takes whole data in a particular range. So we have to apply a standard normal distribution or normal distribution, normalization or standardization technique on it to take all the data sets in a certain range so that we can pre-process it and we can find out some conclusion from it. So that's the main agenda of study normal distribution and the standard normal distribution in the case of data science. Why we are studying different type of distribution, so that whenever you are doing particular pre-processing step on a data sets, you can understand the data well, like how the data is distributed in a particular problem. Based on that you can find out the relevant conclusions. So that's all for today. We will more discuss about distributions. Stay safe and keep learning. Thank you very much.